Hey, welcome back to Future Proof Skydiving with Pete Allen. And this time I chat with Knut Lien in Norway. He has just jumped from a Pipistrel Velis. First time to my knowledge that this aircraft has been used for skydiving. And we watched the video and have a chat with him. And Knut, if you could introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your recent adventure.
I've been jumping since 1990. I have about 7,700 jumps, and I tried to get this project jumping from the plane with a guy that is responsible in the federation for the plane in the winter, but he wasn't that keen to do it. And when we had this week with all the aero sports at Elverum 1.5 weeks ago, I first was interested in just flying the plane, and then I just mentioned it that I like to jump from it as well, but I wasn't too optimistic. But there we had the right people, and I was very eager to get this done. So they started to make out some risk analysis and some checklist in the plane and everything. And within an hour, we were in the plane and we were good to go. So
Perfect.
yeah, and it's my first time in an electrical plane, so that was nice, and it was a very small plane. Besides of that, it's just the air is the same. So when you're out of it, it's done.
Yeah.
But it's a microplane, and it you have this what we call it, the stick in Norwegian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the main thing to avoid. So I thought he asked about the altitude, and I said, yeah, if I get 3,000 feet, between 3 and 4, it's good. But then the pilot, we can go to 5, because if anything happened, I would like to have the time to get out of the plane as well. The Federation had one plane earlier, and that crashed because they got empty of battery. So they crashed it, and got this new plane 2 years ago.
Right.
So I think it's cooperation between Avinor and SAS and the Norwegian Federation. So I think it's many parts involved in the ownership of the plane.
And where's that plane based normally?
In Oslo, but we move it around a little bit. We're gonna move it to Voss during the World Cup to just show it and maybe jump from it again.
So was it quiet on the right to altitude, or was it noisy?
Yeah, it was quiet, but you have the propeller noise, and it was flying without the door. So there's some noise, but more quiet than a normal plane.
Nice. And time to altitude, time to 5,000 feet, approximately how long did it take you?
I'm not sure. We had to go around because we was having a plane going to film us from outside, and we couldn't find it on the first pass, so we had to get another pass. But it's quick, and it's the same climb, whatever altitude. That's the nice thing about an electrical plane. On the same speed in 10,000 feet as you do in 3,000 feet. So we had about 90% battery capacity when we was taking off, and after this extra round in 5,000, we had about 45% when I jumped.
All right, so yeah, plenty of time. So if we can get 10 of those up to altitude at the same time, we could do a big wave.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, Knut. All right, well, thank you very much for your time. As I said, I'm just really excited to see just even these small steps forward that we can do, and I'm going to continue to research to hopefully bring skydiving kicking and screaming into the next century.
Yeah, that's nice. We need that, and I think in some years we are jumping from this electrical plane. I hope.
Yes, or some version of that, electric, hybrid, hydrogen, whatever. There's going to be some version of that for sure.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. There you have it. That was Knut Lien telling us about his jump from the Pipistrel virus in Norway. Rafael Domjon was the first person that I'm aware of to jump from an electric aircraft. and I interviewed him in a previous episode of Future Proof Skydiving. You can check out the back catalogue to learn about that jump. All right, onwards and upwards.